He's excited. He's all set to get going tonight. We have PEGTV Tournament 2011.
Coach Tim Paquette, assistant.
And it's Fairhaven. The Falcons are called, taking on this team right here, the Rutland Town Chargers. We'll have the introductions. Pat Lahan, of course.
Number 1, Brendan Woodman. Number 5, Matthew Sheridan. Number 2, Andrew Ristino. Number 4, Jonathan Colvin. Number 42, Evans Peterman. Starting lineup for Rutland Town Chargers. Next guard, number 3, Maxwell Paquette. At forward, number 13, Clay Grandwater. At center, number 50, Nathaniel Kingsley. At guard, number 30, Zachary Kors. And at guard, number 6, Kyle Casarino. Good luck, gentlemen.
That's the Rutland Town Chargers 6th grade team, and a lot of side notes to go along with this game. But now we'll get the introductions for the Fairhaven Falcons.
Fairhaven Falcons. Coach William Phillips. Number 1, Jared Brooks. Number 43, Cody Bergantino. Number 41, Brent Boyd. Number 53, Isaiah Turgeon. Starting lineup for the Falcons. At guard, number 52, Scott Hughes. At forward, number 54, Cody Stevens. At center, number 32, Darren Brown. At forward, number 11, Jordan Phillips. And at guard, number 51, Dylan Reed. Okay, gentlemen, if you're ready, let's get it on.
See Darren Brown, number 32, he's going to be taking the jump at center for Fairhaven. He'll be opposed by big number 50 out there, Nathaniel Kingsley. And I got to tell you, I know this is 5th and 6th grade basketball tournament, but I've never heard such buzz, such scouting reports, such hype built up for one particular player for Rutland Town in his 3rd Glodzik tournament. Kyle Casarino, number 6, played as a 4th grader, 5th grader, and now as a 6th grader. Had a game last year against an all 6th grade team as a 5th grader, scored 32 points. That's Casarino right there. Now, I'm not trying to, I just isolate an individual, but I'm standing here with grown men, coaches and referees, and they're all talking about his season, his accomplishments, the games they coached against, some games they reffed, and it was just phenomenal. It was kind of like when Jimmy McCaffrey was a junior and a senior at Rutland High School, or Keith Saplicki up at Rice. And there's the steal. Rutland Town with a 2-0 lead. 6-minute quarters, overtime if necessary, and a foul on the drive. As it's a good play by number 3, Maxwell Paquette. I'm going to shorten him up to Max Paquette, and it'll be the first foul of the ball game, and also the first free throws, obviously, of the ball game. This is the Glodzik Tournament 2011, brought to you by Munger Vision. And with a 2-0 lead, the Rutland Town Chargers, in case you haven't figured it out yet, they're in the white uniforms, or white tops. Fairhaven, the Falcons, not the Slaters. The Falcons are with the all dark blue uniforms. So, missed the first shot. Paquette will get a second chance here, trying to salvage 1 and 2. The 52nd year of this West Rutland Booster Club sponsored 5th and 6th grade tournament. 22nd year it's been named in honor of the late Ed Glodzik. So in a 2-0 game, number 52 is going to bring the ball up and play. It's Scott Hughes. And I'll get the numbers down. You just give me a second. Ellis and Balgall. Ellis is 51. Hughes is 52. 54 is Seaver. 32 is Brown. And Phillips is number 11. That's the Fairhaven Falcons squad. They're coached by Willie Parker. Of course, Willie is a basketball official. Shot up and no good. Weak side rebound will be controlled on that side by Kingsley. He'll give it off to Casarino. And Casarino, I don't know if he's the current, but I know he's been a former state of Vermont free throw shooting champion. I mean, he handles the ball well, he shoots well, he distributes the ball well. And he's kind of a prodigy, seriously. I mean, you watch him play ball. Now, again, I don't want to sound like a fan club booster club guy here for him, but I've seen him do phenomenal stuff. And there's the steal, and the layup is good as Paquette with the bucket. And we've got a 4-0 Rutland Town lead. And here's the quick push up the floor by Phillips. He's going to stop, and I believe they're going to call travel on him. Got John Hawk, one of the officials, Chris Hall, and the other. And Jared Brook into the ballgame for Fairhaven, and they're going to extend the defense. It looks like some soft pressure. They're going to try to trap him, and Casarino gets to the sideline and pushes the ball in the front court. There's a screen set by Paquette, and he'll get the ball over. Just short shot taken by Course. There's a good open look by Course, and it's early on, and just the teams at this young age trying to settle down and get in the flow to the big court, and going to have a travel call. It was a nice drive, a good idea by Scott Hughes, but he did take the extra step, and that'll be called a travel. I'm surprised at the defensive alignment. If they're going to spend the manpower, I'm just wondering out loud, why not deny Casarino the ball? They'll get it ahead to Paquette, and Paquette will break the press. The numbers are there. Great look, and no. The shot was missed by Drinwater, and the ball will go out of bounds off from Rutland Town. That was a great look, though, and getting the ball to Drinwater. And again, the tournament running here at the Hinchy Gymnasium in West Rutland, Vermont is a staple, meaning that this, when the Glodzik tournament starts, then you know that springtime is just around the corner. Today, the sun shone. I'm in a lot better mood tonight for this game than I was the other day. And the drive by Paquette and the foul, and I think Paquette will be heading back to the line for some more free throws. 2 shots coming up, so Paquette showing his ability to handle the ball, his ability to take it to the hole, and now he's at the free throw line looking to complete some free throws. You know it's a big game when both Darren Carter and Glenn Carter are in the gym at the same time. That shot off the mark, and there in the corner, that's actually Dunch's corner, but it's being held up tonight by the 2 Carter men. What, oh, I couldn't name everything they've done for youth sports, not only in Proctor, Vermont, but just in the whole Rutland County area. Real big, in my opinion, they really helped shape youth sports that we see at the high school level. Casarino up and got it. And Willie Phillips calling a timeout with 3:25 to go in the first quarter. Play 6-0 Rutland Town up on top in the Glodzik tournament on Munger Vision 2011. By either side in the basketball game. I do expect this to be a tight ball game. I've got the next game of the evening coming up. Also should be a tight ball game, as it's the Rutland Celtics, coached by Todd Hotchkiss, taking on the Proctor squad. That's a 3-ball. Got it! Jared Brook from way outside, from almost Ira, Vermont, will make the shot, and we'll cut the lead in half to 6-3. They're going to put Brook now on Casarino, and there's going to be a foul on the floor called against number 54, Seaver. They're called blocking foul. The screen was set by Paquette that opened that play up. Paquette being involved enormously in every play out here for Rutland Town. It's going to be Paquette bringing the ball inbounds. They're going to put Hughes on the inbounds play. And there's a running one-hander off the front of the rim. No good. The rebound will come down to Kingsley. He went up, and, well, I'm not sure how it wasn't a jump ball or a travel, but they let him play through it. Casarino being shadowed by Brook will take the shot and off the mark. Rebound will be a one and done as Brown will get the basketball and give it off to Brook. Brook looking to be the spark plug off the bench for Coach Phillips for the Falcons from Fairhaven.
All right, can't do it now.
Yeah, they're going to settle it down, and I'm just trying to identify the defense right now. As A spinorama move, the shot, and it's just a little bit off the mark, and I don't believe it was tipped defensively. It was not, and it'll become Rutland Town basketball. It's Paquette and Casarino in the backcourt. And back in the ball game will be Jordan Phillips, number 11 for Fairhaven. He will replace Jared Brook. That's what they're going to throw over the top to Paquette. Paquette going to be trapped in the corner. No, he was able to get out of the trap along the sideline and get the basket. Oh, he went through 3 Fairhaven defenders plus the sideline to get that basket. Ellis looking to get to the baseline, was sealed off nicely defensively by Restano. Restano and Paquette battle for the rebound, and it's Paquette who boxed out Brown, and Paquette long pass to Restano, and well, great look, and he'll get over to Kingsley for the basket. 10-3 Rutland Town. We're going to advance deeper into the Glodzik tournament 2011. Well, great look down inside, a little hard off the glass, and Brown. Paquette just boxed him out and out-muscled him for that second rebound as Casarino. Now was it touch? Yes, it went off from, first of all, it was deflected by Fairhaven, then went off the hands of Kingsley out of bounds, and now it's going to be Sheridan, Matthew Sheridan, number 5 in the basketball game for Rutland Town. Game's starting to settle down now. The strategies taking place, being employed by both coaches, starting to unfold now as the theme of the game starting to develop. Yeah, they're trying to get Wortman, Brandon Wortman, number 1, playing defense down in the low post against a much taller Darren Brown. And they're trying to go to that matchup. That was one thing Coach Phillips kind of was talking about, was the height not being used by his team, the advantage of the height. Oh, look at the breakout here. Up and nope, the follow-up, no good. The shot was taken by Restano. Here's Brown all the way in and off the glass, and it teased everybody, went and dropped in there. And then the foul on the play will be called. And that foul would be called on Hughes. So already, even though it's just a 7-point ball game, a lot of possessions, big meanings already. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Kyle Casarino with the basketball being guarded up top. Is there Fairhaven coming out to guard him up top, and he'll miss the shot. He's been a little cold here in this first quarter of play. Casarino with pressure in the backcourt, and he's going to pick up the loose basketball with 25 seconds to go. He'll stop, step inside, be called for the travel. And quickly in for Fairhaven will be number 41, Brent Fay. We're going to yeah, what they have right now is a break in the action. So Restano getting the shoe tied for Rutland Town. In the back court, they'll have Phillips getting the ball from Hughes, number 52. So Phillips will have plenty of time. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. 10-3 for Rutland Town. They run a little weave up top, run that wheel. 11 seconds. Yeah, and they're able to keep the ball alive. They'll go baseline shot up, and it might have been partially tipped. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, Paquette. It's going to count if it goes. Just going to be off the mark. And it's going to be 10-3 Rutland Town with the lead over Fairhaven from the Glodzik Tournament 2011 on Munger Vision. So Fairhaven will have the basketball as we get going here in the second quarter. And Foy's going to bring the ball into play to Hughes, number 52. Fairhaven got out to a little jittery start. They've settled down nicely. They're only down by 7. And what they're trying to do is use their height down inside, exploit that advantage. And they're going to the low post. Boy, I tell you, they got to call 3 seconds or something, or jump ball. There they go.
Right up through the run. Right up through the run. You got to blow his whistle, I know him. Back on D.
After some discussion on what was called and what wasn't, the ball will be Rutland Town's basketball. The jump ball called. And now a little different look defensively being employed by the Falcons as they aren't picking up in the back court. Casarino with the crossover, then the acceleration in the paint, takes the bump, puts the shot up, might have been looking for the whistle, didn't get the call, and Fairhaven will save the ball back to Phillips. Long pass up ahead, and you know what happened there? Biederman, number 42 defensively, got in front of Turgeon, Isaiah Turgeon for Fairhaven. It might have screened him from seeing the ball. And the ball came in, went out of the leg of Turgeon out of bounds. Now, looking at the two teams, you can tell there's a distinctive height advantage for Fairhaven, but the taller team doesn't always win. Sometimes it's that quick, smaller, quick team, or that team defense. Paquette and company from Rutland Town. Play Paquette having a great first half of basketball. Phillips will gather himself, and Casarino sneaking it from the backside. Almost came up with the steal. To Brown, he'll back in. Oh, Brown wanted to pass the ball off, and he's being told by his coach to shoot that. Casarino got it. They'll make it a 12-3 ball game. Yeah, it's one thing to have height. Another thing, especially at this age level, there's Brown. I think that's the best matchup they got going. Brown with the basket. Brown just seems to be a little bit more confident in himself and catching and shooting the basketball. A lot of times, you know, you're at this awkward age level where your height, sometimes you haven't caught up coordination-wise with your height. Now, I'm not saying that's the issue here, but sometimes that's a lot of the problems with having the taller players. That's going to be off the mark. That's Paquette. Oh, on the grab. Looking to take it all the way up and got it on the fly. Seaver with a beautiful play. We'll cut it to 12-7. Rutland Town. Yeah, since about the 3-minute mark, well, just about when Coach Phillips, I think it was 3:25, he called timeout in that first quarter. Fairhaven has settled down nicely. Casarino backing up, creating space off the mark. Long shot. Created a long rebound, picked up by Hughes. Hughes cut off from going any deeper in by Paquette, and Paquette will pick up the foul. As Turgeon coming back in the ballgame, number 53, he'll replace Seaver. That's a Fairhaven change. And coming back in, Wortman, Brandon Wortman, number 1 for Rutland Town. Clay Drinwater also in the ballgame, and I got another number to catch up to. Jonathan Cousin, number 4 in the ballgame for Rutland Town. And I believe I've caught up on all the bodies out there now. The screen was set late, then they rolled. They've got the post up with Brown. He's going to step inside the defense, go with the left hand, just missed the shot. Rebound will come back to Brown, and well, you're always told to go up with the shot, never did. They'll get the basket, though. And they've cut it down to just a 3-point deficit now for the Fairhaven Falcons. As Dylan Ellis, number 51, at the scores table, getting set to come into the ball game for Fairhaven. Casarino, baseline, up, got it. Boy, almost a steal for Fairhaven. Turns into a basket for Rutland Town. And he traveled, yeah. That Jordan Phillips with that last step. And so taking the ball out of bounds will be Wortman. And Casarino. Again, in the first quarter, they tried to trap, his own trap in the back court with Casarino. Now they're just letting him bring the ball up. Kingsley being defended by Brown. Brown's going to be key in this ballgame for Fairhaven, both on the defensive end, on the boards, and offensively. And that ball out of play, and the turnover will give Fairhaven the basketball, as this is Hughes 52 into Phillips. And Brown again told when you get the ball down in the low post. This is from his coach, take the shot. Oh, look at that acceleration, stepped inside, and well, nice duck underneath move by Dylan Ellis. And 2 shots coming up. Now I look through that Fairhaven roster, and like the Ellises, the Hughes, I started going through all those, and then just Browns, just names I've seen at Fairhaven Sports for decades. Just new generations coming up through. So Dylan Ellis up, and a little bit long with that first shot. I'll tell you, this is unfolding into what's going to be a dynamite ball game. And he'll get it, so that will cut it to just a 4-point ball game as Wortman into Casarino. And the gym filling up now. It was an early start time tonight. It was tough getting over here on time between work, walking my puggle, and had some kind of car accident, had firemen and policemen on Route 7, and that held me up. Kingsley on the drive, lost the handle. Ball will go out of bounds, and Fairhaven's going to like where they're sitting with just 2 minutes left in the first half of play. Down by only 4. They have weathered the initial storm and settled themselves down nicely. Pass into Brown, left hand, no good. Brown will fall down, and travel called. Yeah, there are a lot of bodies behind him, and he just fell over one of them. They're going to have Paquette now come back in the basketball game for Rutland Town at the next opportunity. She's at the scores table, getting set to come in. And I'll tell you, this is Jared Brook, number 1 out there, guarding Casarino. And Brook was quite a spark plug off the bench. He hit a 3-pointer. He's fresh off the bench, his first time out there touching the ball. He'll be called for the foul there. Nobody in the bonus yet, nobody near the bonus yet. That's only the 5th team foul. And Paquette in for Cousin. That's a Rutland Town change. It's Wortman. Going to bring the ball between circles. Taking it to the hole, lost his balance, and will travel. Oh, it's real estate's hard to find open spots out there. These two teams really getting after it. And you can see some directing of the traffic by Scott Hughes. Oh, nice pass up, and no. Rebound, Brown, got it. Brown's going to be a tough matchup for Rutland Town, and I think Fairhaven recognizing that many minutes ago. They've been going to it. It's a 2-point ball game, 14-12. Rutland Town. Wortman on the drive, no good. Drinwater trying to find an open spot. Well, they'll kick the ball back outside to Paquette. His shot off the mark, and Brook will get the ball under control, and Casarino will be called for the foul from behind as he reached in and slapped at the basketball.
White, number 6.
And that's only the 4th team foul, so still no shots, and 40 seconds left in the first half, and Fairhaven with a chance to get the tie or the lead here on this possession. And Brook able to reach down and tie the ball up. It's going to stay down this end of the floor with Fairhaven. Now they want a quick change. They want Cody Seaver to come in the ballgame for Turgeon for Fairhaven. They're looking for a little more offense right here, I think. Now what they're doing, they're going twin towers down below with Brown and Seaver.
Look at Seaver.
Now they're trying to seal off and create a pass lane down inside there. It is beautiful. Fed the low post up, and great play, just didn't make the basket. 24 seconds left. Long pass up ahead to Paquette, and ball is loose on the floor and wrestled for and taken away. Given to Brook, it was 51. Ellis that took the ball away. 14 seconds left in this first half of play. For the tie, no. They'll battle inside, and a whistle will blow. We'll have a foul called with just 5 seconds left. Still no shots coming up, as that's only the 6th team foul. And Paquette rubbing his, well, it looked like he's rubbing his nose. Yeah, he is. Now they'll pressure the basketball. With 5 seconds, they want to force Rutland Town 2 things: to burn some clock, and that will be the 7th foul, and that will result in the 1-and-1 now. As Wortman was fouled, and that will be the 1-and-1. As Brook called for the foul, Jared Brook. And for Fairhaven getting in the ball game is number 43, Cody Bergentino. So Bergentino checking in. And I knew this was going to be a tight one. Rutland Town got off to a good quick start, and Fairhaven, like I said, called the timeout around 3:25, settled themselves down, and up ahead on the buzzer will run timeout. And we'll have a 14-12 Rutland Town lead over Fairhaven in the Glodzik tournament on Munger Vision. Don't go away. It's going to be a dandy of a second half. All right, so I get teams settled in here, and be Rutland Town the basketball will start off this 3rd quarter play. There is overtime because we have to have a winner to advance into the tournament. And I tell you, both teams are very well coached. It's been a well officiated game. And like I say all the time, you're watching tomorrow's high school stars today on Munger Vision. The shot missed by Casarino, the rebound by Fairhaven. Fairhaven has settled down and just basically gained their confidence out there. And, oh, look at this on the drive, blocked, and the shot put back up, and oh, it won't go. I'll tell you, it was Kingsley that came up with the monster block just a second before that shot. At the line will be Dylan Ellis, and Ellis will get 2 shots. He was fouled in the act of shooting, and the foul was called on Drinwater, number 13. It's also his second personal, and the first free throw is good. And so Ellis looking for the tie here. And they'll get it. He'll make both free throws. There's Casarino quickly into the front court. Waits for the screen to be set by Paquette. Paquette had a very good first half of play for Rutland Town. They're trying to wrap the pass down around inside and taken away by Hughes. Hughes into the front court, and his pass was intended for Phillips. Knocked down by Casarino. This is Paquette up, and Paquette can't get the finish. Rebound fought for, and they're going to call travel. Paquette almost able to come out of there with the dribble going off bounds, but just called for the travel. Great athletic move by Paquette. A correct call by the officials. Doesn't make it any less cool to watch. 14 all, and this is Phillips bringing the basketball up. Now they want to come off. There they go. Dump the ball down the side to Brown. To the left hand. He must be left-handed. He shoots everything left-handed. Rebound to Kingsley. He was in a crowd of people. Casarino will carry the basketball this time. That's what the call is. He palmed it, carried it. They'll be side out to Fairhaven. So Fairhaven looking for their first lead of the night with 4:48 to go in the third quarter. Trying to see what we got for a defense out here. Man-to-man being played by Rutland Town. Oh, he passed up the 3-ball. Look to penetrate. They're closing. They're putting 2 men at the top of the paint. And that's going to be Hughes. No. Rebound. Seaver tipped it to Phillips, and Fairhaven will get another possession. Now, right now, the spacing on the floor, beautiful offensively for Fairhaven. Race for the ball, and it'll be picked up by Drinwater to Casarino, looking for that long pass. Right on the money. Got it. The bucket by Nathaniel Kingsley will give Rutland Town the lead at 16-14. The crowd into it now, though. That's half the fun, is watching the adult crowd just get into the ballgame. Blocked again. Kingsley with a second big block of the third quarter. To the floor they'll go, and it'll be a jump ball. As Paquette getting up along with Phillips. Those were the 2 people fighting for the basketball. And actually, it looks like it could have been Course, number 30. I thought 3, and it might have been Course. Seaver. Back to Ellis. Phillips short. Ball controlled by Kingsley. Kingsley having a real strong third quarter. Casarino breaks into the open. There's the pass. Drinwater fouled, step into the basket. Great push to the baseline. And that's all Rutland Town did. They just got the defense retreating and beat into the baseline. Created a good scoring opportunity, which turns into 2 free throws now. And so with 3:35 to go, there's yet to be a timeout called here in the third quarter. And the Hinchy Gym comes to a hush on the shot, and will be off the mark by Drinwater. As Sheridan, number 5, into the ball game for Rutland Town, along with number 1, Brandon Wortman. We're going to have a timeout taken by the Falcons of Fairhaven. They're down by 2 to Rutland Town. 3:35 to go in the third quarter of the Glodzik Tournament 2011 on Munger Vision. Fairhaven timeout as again, I'm so impressed with everyone on the floor, but Fairhaven got off to like a very anxiety-riddled start to the ball game. Coach called a timeout around 3 minutes ago. Boy, they've really settled in. They've executed well. They played well. They played good decision-making. Both teams have, but it's just settled into a Donnybrook of a game. 16-14. Rutland Town would lead. Ellis going to take the 3-ball, just a little bit short. Kingsley with the rebound will get up to Casarino. He's looking for tempo right now, and numbers weren't there. He slowed it down. 3-balling it into the front court, and that's going to be off the mark. Oh, Drinwater got the offensive rebound, just didn't get the finish, and the ball picked up by Fairhaven. Fairhaven's Hughes. Hughes into the front court, slowed down now by Casarino. And he'll just push the ball back to Phillips. Thought about, well, it's a ball fake actually, away from my outside. 2:57 to go in the third quarter. Phillips wants to feed the low post, and that was good defense this time by Drinwater as he came around the front of Brown to steal the basketball. Kingsley might have traveled. They're going to call, nope, they're going to call a blocking foul. So Kingsley made the offensive move. And it's a block, and it's a possession foul. Ball will go out of bounds on the baseline. As Turgeon coming into the ballgame, number 53, he'll replace Seaver. That's a change for Fairhaven. That's will give the ball to Wortman. To Drinwater, just in a bad position to shoot. Here's too much of an angle behind the basket. And Drinwater able to squeeze the pass off to Casarino. He wants to kick the ball on the outside to Kingsley. No. Weak side rebound. Drinwater left it soft. Brown with the rebound. And Casarino almost able to tie him up. They'll squirt the pass out to Phillips. And Phillips with the quick explosion in the front court. Gets the ball down to Brown. He'll turn, put it up, and got it. We're tied at 16. I don't have a statistician, but Brown, number 32, Darren Brown's going to be the leading scorer out there right now for Fairhaven.
Keep Brown, don't change! Keep Brown, don't change!
Casarino to Wortman, open, and no. Drinwater on the weak side had the ball stripped away, and still a live ball. Shot up, that was taken by Sheridan. And Casarino, just a tough angle to get the shot off. Boy, there are some hustling players out there right now for both sides. Turgeon to Phillips. They've got a 3-on-2 right now. Phillips going to take it all the way in and might have been looking for the whistle. There was contact, but no foul called, and now the foul will be called on Hughes. 16 all. Fairhaven, again, still yet to take the lead tonight. And that's going to be the third foul on Seaver. Is that correct? He's not in the ball game. Okay. So 52, they change it. Okay. So it'll be on Hughes, his second foul. Minute and a half to go. Paquette is going to bring the ball up in the play. Paquette's going to run the point right now for Rutland Town. They want Phillips to come up and pressure the ball. Kingsley waits for Drinwater to become open, and Paquette will pick up the pass that got tipped. Paquette keeping that dribble kind of alive, lost it now, and he'll just get the ball back to Kingsley. That's up and no. Rebound will come down into the hands of Ellis, 51. Now into Phillips. Minute to go in the third quarter, and Fairhaven looking for their first lead of the night. They got the shot up, and it'll rim out. The offensive rebound by Turgeon. Travel called. Oh, this has been a good ball game. And it's going to be a good Knicks ball game too, so keep it right here on Munger Vision. There's the press in the back court. Each team has changed up defenses throughout the night. Like I said, it's been a well-coached ball game from both coaching staffs. Kingsley will get it. Kingsley having a great third quarter for Rutland Town. We'll give them back the lead at 18-16. I don't believe they'll hold for the last shot, but Paquette with the steal. Paquette looking for the bucket. Got it. So the steal and the finish by Paquette will push the lead back to 4 at 20-16. Fairhaven, Hughes with the basketball. Needs some help. Got the pass back to Phillips, being guarded by Wortman. 12 seconds left on the game clock. And I believe there was a hold being called on Wortman. There you go. Now, 9 seconds left is a lot of time because Fairhaven has the ball on their offensive end of the floor already. It's a short court for them. Fairhaven will bring in their sniper, number 1, Jared Brook. Now, Brook's already got a 3-pointer to his credit tonight. Again, plenty of time to get the good shot off. Brown going to take it to the hole. Too strong. Ball on the floor to Paquette. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. He's going to throw long. Wortman blocked. That's the quarter. What a finish to the third quarter. And it'll be Rutland Town holding on to that 4-point lead, 20-16 over Fairhaven on Munger Vision. Final quarter. Don't forget overtime. Always hanging in the background. As Restano brought the ball into Casarino. Rutland Town will have the first possession. Brook will be picked off, and Yeah, illegal screen called on Restano. Brings quite a reaction from a certain particular fan in the crowd. I don't know if that's relative or what, but oh my God, had to go follow the bleachers. It was a good call. Again, Fairhaven down by just 4. The game was tied at 16, and then Fairhaven went on a, or Rutland Town went on a 4-0 run. As Course had the basketball. Casarino thinking about it. No. Rebound Kingsley. He'll go drop the ball inside, and Casarino somehow ended up with the basketball. Come back to Kingsley, and he'll put it up and in off the glass. Nathaniel Kingsley having just a huge second half here for Rutland Town. 22-16. As Hughes will cross the timeline. He'll be picked up defensively by Casarino. Brook. And there's the steal by Restano. He'll push the ball forward and up, and no. Casarino all the way down on the trail will pick up the loose basketball, give it off, and Kingsley with another bucket. 24-16, the lead back up to 8. Now Fairhaven's dug themselves out of a hole once tonight, but with 6-minute quarters, you don't want to get down too deep again because there won't be enough time to come back again. As Ellis able to chase down that loose pass. Gets in the lane on the drive, and no, it won't drop for him. Kingsley asserting himself here in this second half of play with the big rebound. Travel will be called. As they got the ball, of course, he just couldn't secure the ball cleanly. That forced extra steps, and the travel was called. As Phillips back in the basketball game, number 11 for the Falcons, along with number 41, Brent Fay.
Nice job, guys.
Get no press in the back court by Rutland Town. And just 4:20 left. Single elimination, so somebody will be done tonight. Seaver turns, fires, no. Rebound comes out into the hands of Paquette. Kingsley running hard up ahead of him. There's the big man, got it. Oh, Kingsley just having a monster night. And the lead back to 10 now at 26-16. You know, they've done a lot of it. There's a foul called on Casarino. Well, Rutland Town has done this with their defense. They've picked up the intensity, they picked up the aggressiveness, they came up higher up, they extended the defense out on the perimeter to pick up and put pressure on the ball, and they pressure off the ball also, and that's led to these steals, these layups, and these odd man rushes down the floor. Hughes comes open, we'll give the ball off to Ellis. Ellis, open, 3-ball on it, got it! 3-pointer for Ellis, his second of the night, and then he'll do some damage on a lead, cut it down to 7 at 26-19. Phillips going to pressure the basketball. Casarino to Paquette, wants to wrap the pass around to Kingsley, got it. Kingsley just is the man right now, he can't miss. 28-19, Rutland Town. Brown trying to back his man in. There's the drop down, help by Paquette, and the jump ball will be called, and the arrow will favor the Fairhaven Falcons. Again, if you had to really look for something, for somebody who made a big impact. Oh, it'll go. 3-ball will drop. What a bounce. For Rutland Town, it would be Kingsley, number 50. Here in the second half, and Paquette was fouled by Seaver, who couldn't get to the spot quick enough. And a blocking foul called. That is just the fourth, well, actually both teams have 14 fouls. As Paquette going to go down and get the ball, bring it into play. He'll be the designated passer. They'll run that stack formation. Kingsley checks his feet for a 3-ball. Oh, Kingsley! There is a player of the game selected at the end of the contest, and I gotta be honest with you, I have nothing to do with it. I can't believe it wouldn't be Kingsley for Rutland Town. He's got to be well over double digits in points, and they've been big-time baskets at critical times. Got a hand check called on Paquette. He had him with the hands. And hold called, yep. Fifth team foul now on Rutland Town. 31-22, Rutland Town with the lead over Fairhaven. 2:44 to go in the fourth quarter. Ellis open, 2-ball on it, no. Rebound came down to Hughes. He'll turn, put it up, and Casarino with the rebound. Casarino's going to bring it up the floor on the dribble, going to slow it down. Behind the back and over the timeline. Nice job by Casarino. One more time. Kingsley again! Kingsley just unconscious out there right now. 11-point lead, and Phillips. Ball fake, drove, no good. And Kingsley's going to come out of the pack with the basketball. Stolen by Hughes, puts it up, travel called. Whoa, what sequence of action. Brought to you by who else? Munger Vision. They're looking for the trap. They're just, the timing of the trap, they're just delaying too long. Casarino coast to coast with the basket. Beat the trap, and that left that whole side of the floor, the strong side, open. 35-22. They'll need a big finish here. Fairhaven will. Kingsley took a swat at the ball, and it's going to drop in there. See if they go full court man-to-man now. They don't. Kingsley, nice press break. Paquette, front court. Great look, and the rebound by Brown. Paquette on the floor, and Brown with a nice rugged rebound. Ellis switching directions, so give it up to Hughes, catches shot, no good. Rebound batted around and then picked up by Casarino on the far side. 1:15 left in the ball game, and it's looking more and more like the fourth quarter was the difference maker as a timeout called by Rutland Town. They're up by 11 and just 68 seconds away from advancing deeper into the Glodzik Tournament 2011. It'll be Course taking the ball out of bounds for the Chargers. Casarino into the front court, fouled. Nope, carried the basketball. We're going to call the second carry, second palm of the ball game on Kyle Casarino. Will be signed out with 64 seconds left for Fairhaven.
One shot only. Box out, Evan, box out.
And there's still fouls to give, not that that's what you want to do. I'm just telling you, nobody's in the bonus yet. Ellis, 3-ball on it, and no. But Fairhaven would have had the rebound, but a couple of their own players went hard for the ball and knocked away from each other, and Casarino works off the screen. They'll carry the basketballs. There's Biederman that set the screen for Casarino, and he was called for the carry, the palm.
Go opposite, Jordan.
They'll come all the way over to Ellis now as they had played a body on Hughes. Ellis going back to get the basketball, will take it in for the layup, no good. Kingsley will tie up Brown, and it's going to be Rutland Town basketball.
Go man, deny everywhere.
Nathaniel Kingsley with a huge second half, and it was touched by Rutland Town's Casarino out of bounds. It'll be Fairhaven basketball.
I'm short. Get down there, play defense.
As Seaver stepped out, gave the ball to Ellis, and now Phillips will put it up. No good. Weak side rebound to Brown. He'll spin away from Biederman, put the shot up, and he'll get another chance. Oh, it just rolled off the rim. And Kingsley will be fouled. And that will be just the 5th team foul on Fairhaven. And so Fairhaven, Brook, Turgeon, Bergantino, and Fay all coming in. And Kingsley coming out, and boy, what a night Kingsley had. And Drinwater taking his spot. To Course. Gonna get to midcourt and accelerate in front of the score table. Give the ball back to Casarino. 17 seconds. Casarino wants to get the pass down to Sheridan, and Sheridan will chase it down in the corner. And Brook almost able to get the steal. Jared Brook. And it'll be a jump ball. It'll be Fairhaven basketball.
Keep around, you rebound the ball. Keep around, you rebound the ball.
And it's going to be taken out of bounds by Brent Fay. It will not. It'll be Brown taking the ball out of bounds. Just 8 seconds left, and then we'll get the players of the game and move on to the next contest of the Glodzik tournament. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Brooke will take the shot. It might have been tipped, and that's going to be it. A 35-24 Rutland Town win. They went into the fourth quarter with a 20-16 lead.
The Falcons will be back next year.
But it was a great effort by both teams. The decisive quarter was the fourth, and it was the defensive intensity picking up for Rutland Town that really made the difference. So we'll have the players of the game as we see the handshakes. The referees did a very good job, but that was a well-officiated ball game. Jeff Hart, running the clock and the scoreboard, did an excellent job. See Brian and Bethany Glodzik. They'll hand out the player of the game medallions and awards. And again,
okay, player of the game for the Fairhaven Falcons, number 32, Darren Brown.
Darren Brown will be the player of the game for Fairhaven.
And for the Rutland Town Chargers, number 50.
No surprise there at all. Kingsley, the player of the game for Rutland Town, an easy choice, and congratulations to both teams, and this has been Munger Vision.
Okay, Fairhaven, you want to go out and get your